Welcome
I think, and because all our viewers are foreign, they must not think that we hate them too.
to the worst thing
You're fat and you smell bad.
on the internet.
Tony, if you get a hold of this, dude, I will come work for you.
This is
She wanted to be on our show, that fucking bitch.
Dead Air.
I think you want to bone this broad.
Hi, welcome again, today, again, to another episode, again, of the After Disaster,
God damn it, this keeps
the
happening.
Dead Air. see, I'm all fucked up right now because we already did this about 15 minutes ago, but this fucking incompetent goddamn fucking spickbag right here forgot to turn on this fucking microphone, so we gotta do all this fucking bullshit again. So, today, we're gonna talk about his inability to produce a harem, his tiny dick, and how he apparently wants to take dick up the ass and have dick in his mouth as much as he possibly can in as short of a time span, just so he can have so much fucking dick in his mouth he becomes one big giant dickhead himself.
I don't think we're gonna
Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not fucking done talking, cocksucker. I'm gonna talk about. Hold on, let me find it. Oh fuck! What did I do? I went to the wrong. I went back when I wasn't supposed to.
See, now the show dies. I'm sorry.
No, I'm going to talk about. I got a point of view on this thought. Here's the thought. No matter how peaceful, humanitarian, and tolerant you are, no matter how well-meaning and honorable your goals, if you ask for a new government law, program, or plan, ultimately that program will be paid for with property taken by force from others, and the law will be enforced at the point of a gun. And I've got a point of view on that I have documented down just so I can reference it and expound upon it. I'm going to talk about my my lack of a harem, as I've thrown away my harem for the most part.
Yeah, so have I.
No, you still have a harem.
I don't have a fucking harem
Yes, you do.
anymore.
Yes, you do. Your whole point of view and your whole topic was discussing your harem. Quote unfucking quote. I have disbanded my harem in favor of a human being that I fully believe to be a murderous person.
It's fucking insane, dude.
Yes, and I will talk about that. And let's see, what else will we talk about?
The Polacos, dude.
Yeah, we'll talk about Polacks and them. I got a story about my penis and my mother. However you want to take that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about another podcast.
At some point, probably.
And we'll probably end up discussing what we want to do with this podcast.
At some point, but I don't know if you like.
So why don't you just tell your stupid fucking Polak story and make sure that you've been able to hear everything I just said.
I can. Don't worry.
Are you really that much of a fucking faggot? You're wearing one earphone. There is nothing more infuriating than talking to somebody when they're wearing a single earphone. It's like, do you give a shit about interacting with people? Are you that much of a self-centered, narcissistic douchebag that you can't single task? You can't give somebody enough respect to take your stupid bullshit music out of your fucking head for 10 minutes to have a conversation with someone. Multitasking is not a good thing. It's being a dickhead and not being able to focus on anything and half-assing everything you fucking do. You can't focus on one task. Just one.
This is so I can hear the cue, meaning it's break time.
I don't give a shit.
I'm not actually listening. There's nothing actually playing in this right now.
I know that, but I'm talking about the concept.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got you.
It's this fucking kid you're talking to, and you're not having a conversation because they're trying to talk. They're trying to listen to you, but they're trying to listen to their music more than they're trying to listen to you.
Yeah.
I just want to fucking smack them. What's even worse, I see these guys walking down the street with their fucking big ass goddamn nigger soda can studio headphones.
Yeah.
What are you doing wearing those things?
Who the fuck knows?
Why can't you wear regular yeah, and I'm not one to talk. I don't wear that style of headphone. But I am very particular and invested in high fidelity audio.
Yeah.
But when I see those people wearing those things, and I see this commercial for this new Beats headphone, I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm not even going to talk about how they're ripping you guys off and you're paying exorbitant amounts of money for shitty headphones. But you could be paying the same amount of money and more for an actual good pair of headphones. But I'm not even talking about that. Because I'm just gonna no. I mean, you can keep being a little bitch buying everything the fucking TV tells you to buy. You stupid cocksuckers, whoever the fuck you are listening to this. You all just stop listening to our fucking show because you all fucking suck. Because the people who are listening to this part, people I fucking want to shoot in the face.
This is all because I forgot to push the record button.
No, that's because I'm just an angry person who's trying not to be angry.
Oh.
This is me. Just I'm a lot less angry when I'm trying not to be angry.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll get to my my story here.
It's about time.
Again, even though I already recorded it once, I'll have to do it again. But I was at work fucking yesterday, day before, sitting there eating a pretzel at the cafe, looking at these two guys. Just looking at people.
You told me you were at the gas station.
I was at the gas station, at the cafe.
The gas station's not at the cafe.
No, because I was at the cafe.
But you told me the story saying you were at the gas station.
I wasn't at the gas station, at the cafe.
You're a fucking...
Mark was right there. He wasn't there. I told him about it. I walked over there and told him about it right afterwards.
Oh, yeah, just because there's food involved, gotta believe the fat people, huh?
Damn right. But I was sitting there, they're Polish, and the one Polish guy said something. Apparently the second Polish guy thought it was funny. So this motherfucker grins and says LOL. Doesn't laugh. He says LOL. And I wanted to take a fucking fork and shove it in his goddamn eye. Rip his fucking eye out. Again. I fucked up again. That's why there's a little skip there.
Again.
At the end of my story. Cause
Again.
I fucked up again. Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, again. Like a second time.
Again.
Yes. I gotta fix this time.
You guys know a common theme running through every episode you've listened to of this show about how he sucks at the simple task he's supposed to do, which is simply just press the little red button. And that's it. And not press the square button until the very end. 2 buttons, 1 task, 2 parts.
Yeah.
That's it. That's why you work at the gas station. They can't trust you being a door attendant. Because remember, like, your last day as a door attendant, you said, holy fucking shit, there's a baby in there.
I didn't say anything about a baby. Wait, yeah, I did. You're right.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
And the black lady bought all the watermelons. You're like, you didn't want to go buy no bananas or oranges? Just watermelons? You're like, well, see, I need to eat watermelon, massa.
We are not the most racist show on the internet, but I think
no, but I'm hoping to change that. That. Honestly, I'm not racist. I just hate humans. So I can, because of my general misanthropic attitude, I can say whatever I want about other races, religions, creeds, colors, and sexes.
Maybe we should talk about the harems.
But I wouldn't say anything bad about dudes because they're pretty straight.
Maybe we should talk about the harems now.
Talk about your harem.
What? I don't have a harem anymore.
Then stop saying it because it makes us both look like we're full of shit.
I got rid of the harem.
In favor of?
Just one chick.
Why?
Because fuck the harem.
Why?
Why would I want a harem anymore?
Why?
I mean, the harem is no fun. Like, you got all these potential bitches, and they're all fucking half fucked up, like you're a crackhead whore. They're all and this bitch wants to kill me. I don't know why she wants to kill me. I never met this bitch, but she wants to fucking cut my cock off with a rusty goddamn butter knife, and I don't know why.
Do you see the smile?
I see the smile
rolling on my face.
I see the smile. She is now public enemy number 1
no,
for Dead Air.
There's a Yoda quote. No, not Yoda. Obi-Wan Kenobi. He says, "Who's the fool? The fool or the fool who follows the fool?"
And which one of us is the fool?
I'm talking about me.
Are you the fool?
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't understand why does she want to kill me? What'd I do? I'm a little bit heavier than she is. I weigh 150 pounds more than she does.
No,
Some
it's
shit.
more than that.
No, it's not.
She was 88 pounds.
Oh, is she really?
See the smile growing on my face.
160 pounds more than she does.
You weigh 100. You weigh 264.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I'm at 254, motherfucker.
No, you're not.
I'll weigh myself.
You are not 4 pounds away from being in the 240s.
No, I'm 5 pounds away.
Is it 254 or 255?
50,
Do you not know how to?
54.6.
Do you not know what numbers look like, or
I do.
are you just a liar?
But you gotta count 250 as a number itself. You can't just skip that one.
You can't. You can. Yes, you can.
What were we saying about your dick? Talking about your cock earlier and your mother?
Yeah, apparently my sister saw my dick one day, told my mom, and my mom was like, "That's kind of impressive, isn't it?"
Show's going nowhere because I fucked up. It was
You
going
know,
so well.
I'm gonna talk about my dick for a minute.
Okay.
Hold on, let me have some vapor.
Yeah. Have your vapor, sir. That's all dead air. That's him vaping away.
My whole life, I've denounced two things.
Yeah.
Besides blacks. Size of my penis. And my superior intelligence to 99.999% of the people I come in contact with. And as of late, I've decided to stop doing that. I've just decided to be an even bigger asshole and make sure people know they're stupid and that my dick is bigger than theirs.
Small dick.
Because although I may not be as financially prosperous as some of these people,
Yeah.
they still have to live with the fact that I'm smarter than them.
Yeah.
And that when some broad sucks their dick, it's not mine.
I got a small dick.
Yeah, except they don't got that foreskin, dude. Who the fuck wants one of those?
Would you rather have a big dick with a foreskin or a tiny dick with no foreskin?
Well, seeing as I'm only one of those,
Would you rather have a would you rather have a big penis or a small penis?
I prefer to have a nice medium.
That's not what I
one.
said. See, and I did this to Nicole yesterday. I asked you an A or B question, not an A and C question where you get to choose the middle ground and B.
I'd rather have a big fat black cock
That's not what I asked you.
with a foreskin.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you, would you rather have a big penis or a small penis?
Preferably the bigger one.
Would you rather have a big penis or a small penis?
Preferably the bigger one.
Would you rather? It's an A or B. There is no well, I would, or I would like this one, or preferably no. Would you like to have a big dick or a small cock?
Rather have a small one so I can fuck virgins without them crying. How about that?
All right, fine. Have a small penis.
I'll have my small
but when they're
penis.
not virgins after that first time, they're gone.
Yeah. I got all the.
I'll take my fucking foreskin in a heartbeat.
Dude, I will have a small cock, convert to Muslimism,
Do you-
blow myself up,
do
and
you
get 72
know-
of them.
And do you know what the benefit of having a foreskin is?
No.
The benefit is this: your dick, being dirty and unclothed,
Yeah.
has all its nerve endings exposed and is constantly desensitized.
Yeah.
Mine aren't.
Fuck. Maybe
My,
you're right.
my orgasms are better than yours
They might be.
if you don't have a foreskin. And not only that, they're even better than that because I asphyxiate myself.
That's fucked up.
So when you combine the three-pronged Triforce deity of having a big penis with a foreskin and being into erotic asphyxiation,
So is this?
you can't beat that. You can't beat that with a fish taco and macaroni and cheese and pizza and Coke.
Well, half that shit's disgusting to begin with.
Pizza's delicious.
It is delicious.
And so is macaroni.
Fuck macaroni. Well, it depends
delicious.
on how it is.
And Coca-Cola's delicious.
It is okay.
So you can't say half. And have you ever had a fish taco?
Yeah.
They're delicious.
Not a fan of fish.
They're fucking awesome.
Alright.
They're fantastic.
Fuck me.
So fuck all you little dicked, fucking no foreskin having, fucking wealthy 20-somethings.
Yeah.
Cause I got a bigger dick than you.
Keep that in mind, everybody. He has a bigger cock than you do.
What?
I said, keep that in mind, everybody. He has a bigger cock than you.
I just want to say it to the point where like they go home and they fuck their wives after they've listened to this podcast at their horrible job that they hate,
Yeah.
and that's what they think about. Not their wife's fake titties bouncing around,
Yeah.
or the bruise they just gave her on her face because she wouldn't take it up the butt, so they had to just fucking drag their knuckles across her eye socket. But my penis.
We're going to have to promote this one so all these married people listen to it and realize.
See, if you're married, I saw this graph. What your wife thinks of your penis when she meets you,
Yeah.
when you get engaged to her, and when you're married, and it's on an uphill trend until they get married, and then it says what penis?
Yeah.
Who if this is such a reality that you people get married and stop fucking, why get married?
I don't get it. Tax
I want to
benefits,
get
don't
I want to get married to begin with because it's fucking stupid.
know. It is kind of dumb.
And B, if you get married, that means you don't get your dick sucked anymore. Why would you do that? They just seem like a horrible choice. It's like, hey, I'm going to give you all the greatest blowjobs in the world.
Yeah.
But at one point, I'm just going to stop entirely.
Just because of a piece of paper saying I
That's
don't
it.
have to anymore. Because if you divorce me, because I'm not sucking your dick, I get half your shit.
You better not hope we move. I make you move to New York.
What happens in New York?
Oh, if you get divorced in New York, she basically gets everything. Even if for like, if in the state of New York, let's say you move in with some broad, her kids are 2 years and 8 months old,
Yeah.
and you live with them until they are 3 years and 1 day old,
Yeah.
and then you decide to leave her and split and move out and have a different mailing address, you have to pay child support for those kids.
Even though they're not my kids.
Yep.
The fuck.
Because as soon as whoever the male house guy is prior or when they turn 3, he now has to pay child support.
That is fucked up in every way.
So if you get married at some point and the bride's like, "Hey, you want to move to New York?" Kill her.
Kill her right there.
Put cinder blocks on her feet and drop her in the lake.
This reminds me, at work in the break room upstairs, they're always watching fucking Mari and shit. And I'm watching this. I feel really good about myself because these fucking people are fucked up.
Hello, we're back with Shaniqua. She's here for the 12th time with her next dozen and a half group of guys. I'ma fight him this time. I know he's a baby daddy. I know.
You know, when you yell like that, you can't actually hear anything in the mic.
I know he's a baby daddy.
If you're gonna yell, you gotta back it up a little bit.
I know he's a baby daddy. Tyrone Jefferson did cool the thing. I know you the daddy. I fucked you behind the 7-Eleven. I know you the daddy.
Like, I don't understand how these people go on this show and do this. What the
I
fuck?
do. They're fucking shitty women.
Is that what it is?
Then they're all black. How many times
No,
have
this
you
is
heard
the-
me talk about? No, there's white ones too. But
Yeah.
for the most part, these black bitches you see on that show, it's not that they're black, it's that they're dark skinned, as they would have it.
Okay.
All these dark skinned black chicks are so ashamed, and you want to know. And this is where you ask me, how do you know they're ashamed, John?
How do you know you're ashamed?
Do they wear weaves?
Yeah.
Are you ashamed of your hair?
Sometimes.
All right. Does that mean you're gonna cut it off and wear somebody else's
No.
to feel better about yourself?
I'm not cutting off my hair. Fuck that.
If you were bald right now, like naturally bald,
Yeah.
would you wear somebody else's hair?
No.
All right. These black women, dark-skinned black women, hate themselves so much, and these are people. And as racist as I am, and as bigoted and sexist as I am, and even being a sexist, somebody who really supports feminism.
Yeah.
These are the people that make that specific ethnicity look bad. Because I know that almost all the light-skinned black people that I've known are good people. But it's the dark ones, it's the darkies, it's the silverbacks, it's the knuckle draggers,
You know, Barack
it's the
Obama
porch
has light
monkeys,
skin.
it's the coons. That dude's a fucking piece of shit scumbag. He might as well be a full black as night nigger. I have known one black as night nigger my entire life that I thought was a good human being.
Yeah.
Marius.
Marius isn't. He's in the army. He's doing some shit. He's a nice guy.
I mean, he works for government, so he's a scumbag. But
Yeah.
oh, and I came upon another revelation for myself a couple days ago. I don't support the troops.
Oh no.
No, I don't give them any support. Fuck them.
This is why we're the most hated podcast. This is why we're the worst thing on the internet.
I have no support for these dumbasses anymore. I used to grow up thinking that like the most honorable thing you can do would be to like shoot people to protect your country, and I was like, you know, these people enlisting gotta know that the government they work for is corrupted.
Yeah.
And they decide to go work for them, either because they're horrible or because they want the benefits.
Yeah.
Either way, you're a horrible human being, and I want nothing to do with you, and I'm not going to support you.
Yeah.
It's people blind. You gotta support the troops, man. Why? This is a new thing. This is a new thing that our generation has encountered. Our grandparents' generation didn't just support the troops.
Yeah.
There's a very popular movie about it called Rambo.
Okay.
You can see it in old films of soldiers getting off planes coming back from Vietnam.
Pretty sure it's called like something First Blood or some shit.
It's Rambo First Blood, but
Well, it was First Blood, then Rambo First Blood, then it was just Rambo after that.
no, not at all. You're totally incorrect.
Maybe.
No, I know you are.
We can look it
The
up.
first movie is called Rambo First Blood.
It might
It's
be.
based off a book called Rambo.
Okay, maybe. Okay, you're more educated than me when it comes to like books and shit. I have no idea.
Oh yeah, because you're one of the people who don't like books. Fuck are these things? How many books? I don't even see a book over there.
I have a few.
I see a bunch of DVDs.
I have books.
I see a bunch of shampoo, courtesy of my mother.
I have books, motherfucker.
I
They're
see a
over
bunch
there.
of Bibles.
I do have a couple Bibles.
Couple.
Yeah, I think I have
You
two.
got like 7 of them.
Do I?
You spend a lot of time hanging out with Michael, don't you?
No.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, like, and even like Mexicans.
Yeah.
All the useless Mexicans that I see are
Yeah.
the dark ones.
Yeah.
All the light-skinned ones, like your grandmother,
Yeah.
you, your brother, people who work for your grandmother,
Yeah.
guys mowing lawns. They're
Yeah.
all light-skinned Latinos.
They are.
It's the dark-skinned ones, the Puerto Ricans, the Guatemalans, the Cubans. The Cubans are good for one thing, as far as I'm concerned, and that's playing baseball. Every time I hear that the White Sox sign a Cuban, I'm fucking like, they're going to the World Series.
Yeah.
Get 25 Cubans. I don't care how good they are or not. They're Cuban. They're good.
Yeah.
As far as America goes, if they're Cuban, they're phenomenal. You know what the Bears need to do? Hire a bunch of Cubans.
I don't know if that correlates to fucking
It does,
football.
because
Does
they're
it?
fast and they're good.
Okay.
And they're cheap. Dude, you can pay them in coconuts. Talk about your hair.
No, I think we're about the halfway point. I'm probably going to plug in the PSA right now.
Good.
So, everybody, listen. Dead air. Public service announcement. Let us know what you think.
Don't
Keep it.
support the troops.
Support the troops if you
Do
want.
not.
I don't care what you do. Let us know what you think about the PSA if you got this far, because John's hate for everything
I'm fucking pissed today.
pissing people off. So, here we go with DA PSA. How you guys doing? This is Vince. I'm gonna tell you my problem with superheroes.
They suck.
They do. So you have Batman. He watches over Gotham. You have Superman watches over fucking Metropolis. Spider-Man's in New York. Same with.
they ever help each other?
Hold on, they do. Justice League and Avengers.
That don't count.
Iron Man's in New York. All these superheroes have their fucking.
Angeles
Yeah, no. They all have their fucking home.
Seattle
Shut up for a minute,
or Chicago.
because there's no crime there apparently. But
Are
they're.
you kidding me? We need one.
Yeah.
One of those selfish motherfuckers come here.
Yeah. So you got all these superheroes, right? And they protect their fucking cities. And like let's say the fucking Joker, instead of he got a bright idea. Hey, let's not terrorize Gotham. Let's go 20 miles out and terrorize one of their fucking suburbs. You really think Batman's gonna be like, should I really go to this fucking ghetto ass suburb of fucking Gotham to save these people because the Joker is there fucking telling shitty jokes and blowing shit up? No, this motherfucker is gonna stay in Gotham on his fucking chair and like fucking jerking off Alfred. This is a bunch of bullshit. How come you can't protect the suburbs too? You know, just go out and help the suburbs. Don't just stay in your city. I mean, like Superman, just fucking what the hell?
Oh yeah, the city is safe, but those villains there, we gotta go somewhere. So let's go where he's not. Let's go to Villa Park.
Yeah.
Let's go to Elmhurst, Lombard. There's no Batman there.
Let's say Chicago had a fucking superhero. You know, what's a cool Chicago superhero, man?
Captain Crack.
Captain Crack. There's a lot of crack in Chicago. So let's say we have Captain Crack, and he's fucking stopping all the fucking drug dealers from selling crack and peddling his wares because that's his turf. But then all the fucking drug dealers come out here and start selling the cocaine, and that motherfucker ain't gonna come save us. He's gonna be like, nah, dude, that's fucking Villa Park, dude. I'm gonna stay in Chicago. Can you believe this shit? These fucking superheroes are so goddamn selfish, they refuse to leave their goddamn home-based city to go help out the suburbs. So when the fucking Penguin goes and blows up fucking, like, Compton, which I know is in California, but for this instance it's over in fucking, by Gotham, he's just gonna be like, yeah, the Penguin's over in Compton. I'm just gonna let him be because I don't feel like killing this man. And why doesn't he just kill the Joker? Why do you insist on fucking putting him in jail? Just kill him. I don't care that some bad guys killed your parents. Kill these motherfuckers and you don't have any more problems.
Who gets all Paul Walker's money?
I don't know. But yeah, fuck you, Batman and Superman and Spider-Man. All these fucking heroes that refuse to leave their goddamn home city.
Who's Paul Walker?
Fuck you. Alright, welcome back. That was the Dead Air Public Service Announcement number 2. Let us know what you think about it, if I should keep doing it or not, so I don't waste my time. Or anything like that. John, what do you got? Besides
On December 7th at 5:37 p.m.
Yeah. What happened?
A friend of mine.
Yeah.
Posted a meme a message on Facebook.
Yeah.
No matter how peaceful, humanitarian, and tolerant you are, no matter how well-meaning and honorable your goals, if you ask for a new government law, program, or plan, ultimately that program will be paid for with property taken by force from others, and the law will be enforced at the point of a gun.
Okay.
First, I'm going to talk about the the combinatory reality of law, program, and plan in correlation with taken by force. And I'll use one basic example: marijuana, heroin, and crack.
Yes.
All awesome drugs.
It was fun.
Oh yeah, because you have extensive crack
with
and heroin
heroin.
usage.
Not with crack either. Actually.
I can be shot down by an officer of the law.
Why not? Yeah.
Because of marijuana. If I'm growing marijuana in a field and I try to evade capture, they will shoot me.
Yeah.
So there's a law.
Okay.
I'm not for or against the whole marijuana thing. I really don't give a shit.
Okay.
I don't care what they do about it.
I really don't
It
care
means
either.
nothing to me.
Nope.
Didn't mean shit to me when I was smoking marijuana.
Not especially either.
I don't fucking care. It's illegal.
No, it was a good time. Most of the time. Lighting shit on fire.
Knowing this gentleman as I do, I understand the point that was behind him posting this.
Yeah.
In case you guys can't tell, I'm not a liberal. Guns are not needed to pacify an already pacified society whose primary contingency is bleeding heart liberals.
Yeah.
They freely give away freedom in the interests of PC nonsense. It's what they were taught in school. They learned this behavior of servitude. It's been long known that in the 60s, education was transformed from teach to think and think critically, i.e. judge and assess and come to a conclusion, to the new think what we tell you and do not judge because everyone is equal, you know. I've been in trouble. I got in trouble in school for that kind of thought, for judging. Quite frequently. The crux of this issue, however, is not what people think. People attempt to try and boil down the issues of our country into one simple problem with a cute little red bow. The truth of the matter is that we live in a world with a massive multifaceted issue. The root is not in the government. Although it is a big part, I believe the easiest root that is taken hold that threatens this once great land is how children are taught to think. One's own opinion needs to become a reality again. Why, you may ask? If we teach generation of children, which we can actually currently do right now if you fucking think about it,
Yeah.
to think for themselves, eventually those people will work for the government. The conclusion of this thought is that slowly but surely, before we become like cattle to the slaughter, the thoughts that started this country begin to take hold again and the people take their home back. The people take back their rights, that the people who quote unquote fought for the rights of a few while destroying the masses are treated as the true terrorists. America has not been the greatest in anything in multiple generations, and that should not stand. And what I mean by that is like that last sentence.
Yeah.
When you take an educational system that worked for a while, and you say, well, we're going to make this differently because we've got this ulterior motive. And there is a fucking ulterior motive. And I'm going to get way off track on many points here. Someone may say, I hear this whenever I talk about government with a lot of people. Oh, so you believe everything that you read on the internet or you hear on this? Well, do you believe everything that you hear or read on a newspaper or TV that is a for-profit organization that has an ulterior motive, that has an agenda?
No.
You know, if you prescribe to Fox News or CNN or MSNBC, you are believing in an organization that has a motive.
Yeah.
And you can tie that back in with the whole 735 Park Avenue. You got, politicians spend their time in office trying to get reelected, trying to get more money.
Yeah.
And the people who they get the money from are the people who own the media. So no, I don't believe in media outlets that have agendas. I choose to get my knowledge on the government and how shit actually works from non-profit media organizations, from people who are putting out this information for no other reason other than the fact that they believe people do need to know some of this shit.
Yeah.
Like this. I think it was Carl. Yeah, I'm kicking myself in the fucking face for not being able to remember his last name. Who pointed this out in the education reform in the 60s. that his children, that people were not being taught how they used to get taught, that the points were different.
Yeah, I think you just read. Where'd you get it from? So give this guy credit for it.
No, I wrote this.
Oh, you actually wrote that?
Yeah, because I'm not a fucking idiot, dumbass.
I thought you said somebody else did. Okay, I misheard you. That's okay. Continue, sir. This is why we call it dead air.
Yeah, and it's people like, it's like they, oh no, it's the families, it's the this, it's the that. No, it's the schools. I mean, family is a part of it. The government is a part of it, but the root is the school and the family household. How much does the family care about education? The Latinos for decades have always been at the height of caring about education, but they've also been at the lowest in doing something about it.
Yeah.
Whereas the Asians have been close to the top in specific Asian countries in caring about it, but are also at the height of doing something about it. White people sort of fall in the middle.
Yeah.
I do not believe that a child in school from grades K through 12 is supposed to be expected to do their homework.
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to have fucking parents that make sure you do it.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to expect a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid to do their homework, or a 19, 20-year-old kid in college.
Yeah.
And people who think, oh, you need to do everything on your own. Well, yeah, you should. But when you're a young person who doesn't know how to do shit, you should get some help from people who do know how to do shit.
No, you gotta support the younger folk.
And then where that concept divides for me is, it's not, but the government doesn't owe you shit. These liberals, oh, you don't believe healthcare is a right? You don't believe humans have a right to live if they get sick? No, I do not believe healthcare is a fucking right.
Yeah.
I believe it's like electricity or water.
Yeah.
If you want it, you'll pay for it and get it. If it's important to you, you will go obtain it. The government doesn't have to help you not get sick.
Yeah.
I mean, I the only part of that Affordable Health Care Act, which has other parts in it besides healthcare, like education and other stuff, and energy. There are other aspects of that bill that the media and people in general overlook. I've met one person in my entire life who will talk about the other aspects of that bill. And his argument is a personal fact-based opinion based on his brother, and how his brother was so sick, no one would insure him because of his pre-existing condition that he got at birth.
Yeah.
And he couldn't work because of his sickness.
Yeah.
And because he couldn't work, he couldn't afford anything other than the bare minimum that the government allowed him to have.
Yeah.
My healthcare reform idea is simple, and it's my idea for the reform of the government is you put a cap on fundraising, on public and private fundraising, so you level the playing field, and the guy who generates the most money doesn't get elected. My idea for insurance is the same. You just have a company that offers this plan, and that plan. If you don't like this one, you go to that one. If you don't like this one, you go to that one. If you don't like any of them, well, then you're going to pay out of your pocket.
Yeah.
My Uncle Mark has been paying out of his pocket for his health care for 20 years. And he's a poor, destitute squatter with one leg.
Yeah.
If he can do it, and he's an alcoholic who smokes crack, I'm pretty sure if he can do it, some of these fucking guys taking advantage of the system can do it too. And I don't agree with the whole, well, if you're going to be on financial and public aid, that you need to be drug tested. I don't agree with that either. I think that's wrong, and that shows a total misunderstanding of alcoholism and drug addiction in this country as a whole. You shouldn't have to, if you can't stop getting high or drinking, we're going to take away your financial assistance. Well, these people can't.
Yeah.
They're sick too.
No, it is in fact a disease, but I don't know why people don't realize that.
They're sick, and you're going to tell them because you're sick, you don't deserve your food stamps. You don't deserve your link card. You don't deserve your government housing or your Obama phone.
Yeah.
Just, generally, when people talk about this shit, they have no idea what they're talking about, and they have no idea what they're talking about, because what they know is what they've heard somebody else say, or what they heard for the 20 seconds that the news was accidentally on their television.
Yeah, like, the only reason I'm aware of this shit because of fucking Dr. Drew. Before that, I had no idea either. You know, before I started listening to Love Line and shit, I was one of these ignorant fuckers like, yeah, if you're gonna fucking get high all the time, why should we give you fucking welfare monkey stamps? Fuck you. But I generally get the idea now.
Well, it's not complicated. And his liberals was, it's about humanity, man. Don't you care about people? No, I don't. I do not care about people. If I cared about people, I would probably have, these things that people call friends.
Yeah.
Me.
Who else do you fucking
I
have?
don't fucking care about people. I barely care about half of my family. In fact, I can quite honestly say the only people in my family I give a shit about are my parents, my sister, and my grandparents.
Yeah.
Everyone else is superfluous, and if I didn't know them, or if I stopped talking to them all of a sudden, I would be okay with that.
Yeah.
I would not be bothered too much by it.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing. That's me, having my own view versus the general social construct of, oh man, family is everything. Is it really? Really? Is it?
Depends on how you look at it.
Isn't, I thought education was everything. On one hand, they say family is everything, and on the other hand, they say education and healthcare. Why can't you just have... God, you fucking liberals piss me off. And it's not like... And the liberals are wrong on some things, and the Republicans are wrong on some things, and the people in the middle are right and wrong on some things. It's a very left to right, black and white view people like to take on these things. I try to take a general middle ground stand on some things, but for the most part, I do not believe the government has the right to tell you what to do or what you can't do. I don't believe that it's the government's responsibility to take care of you. I don't believe it's the government's responsibility to make sure that people are okay. I don't buy your argument of, well, every other industrialized society in the world right now has a pretty much the same thing as the Affordable Health Care Act.
Yeah.
So what? And look at those people. They're all a bunch of pacified pussies who, when they need help, who do they come and ask help for? They don't go to Germany. They don't go to Norway or fucking South Africa. They come banging down your fucking door asking for your help. They don't go to Canada. You ever hear a country in need and civil unrest that said, you know what, we need to call Canada? I think they're a single tank, and their 5 soldiers will be able to help us.
A couple hockey teams will help us out.
Yeah, no, they say, where's the bully at?
Yeah.
Where's Nelson? And I pride myself in being from the land of the bully.
Yeah.
I like knowing I live in a country where people were scared of us. Or I should say used to be. No one's scared of fucking Obama. I tell you what, when George Bush was president, everybody was scared of us.
Yeah,
they were fucking scared to death. They're like, if we look at them funny, they're gonna take us. They're gonna take our country away. But and now I'll expound upon that. George Bush was not the first. In fact, Dwight D. Eisenhower was the first person to say, you know what can we do to take other countries? And they created these things called economic hitmen. I'll educate you all on this really quick in the span of 3 minutes.
Yeah.
An economic hitman is usually, it's either somebody who works for the CIA or for a private firm. And what they do is, as they are currently constructed, they go to and Guatemala is one of the, and South America is actually the biggest non-beneficiary of this. They go there and say, listen, and the Panama Canal is a perfect example. You guys need this canal. We're going to build it for you. We'll give you the money for it. What did Panama say? They said, hot damn.
Yeah.
But you got to pay us, because we're loaning you all this money. Dude, fine. Whatever. We'll pay you. Well, Panama wasn't able to pay us. Yeah. So we went there, and you say to the guy, all right, pay us, or there's going to be trouble. And trouble usually means, well, that guy's assassinated, generally in a plane crash, because, plane crashes seem to destroy all the evidence.
Yeah.
Or he's just taken out of office, and we place in one of our guys, who will do what we want to do. Now we own that country.
Yeah.
And now we impoverish, we put that country into poverty, because they owe us money. We take all their natural resources, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And now other immigrants come here to work for us. Whether they're documented or not, it's good and bad, it's whatever point of view you want to take. But, that's why you have so many illegals here. It's because we own their fucking homelands.
Yeah,
we own their governments. They do what we tell them to do, because we own all their debt. And unlike China, who are a bunch of little bitches about it, they're like, oh, you owe us all this money. Oh, yeah, do something about it.
Yeah.
Do something about it. What are you billion fucks going to do? They haven't done shit. They just been sitting there making shoes.
Yeah.
The fucking South Americans come to America. And some of them have tried to take their country back. Cesar Chavez, when he was elected in 1998 until 2002, he did a lot for his country, and then all of a sudden he had one remark where he talked negatively against America, and all of a sudden Americans were like, oh no, Cesar Chavez, horrible guy. Guatemala.
Yeah.
Horrible country. That really isn't true. He's taken that country out of poverty and brought them back to where they sort of used to be.
Yeah.
We tried doing the same thing with Iraq for decades. The issue was, well, Saddam Hussein worked for the CIA, so he knew the tactics of the economic hitmen. Well, here's what happens. Here's how the Iraq War really started.
Yeah.
We tried sending the hitmen there, and it didn't work because he was one of them. He knew the tactics.
Okay.
So now the next step is you send in the jackals, who were supposed to go there to kill him. Well, he knew that too, because he was one of them. He's like, all right, I gotta get some body doubles now.
Yeah.
Kill them, not me. The third step, and it's always the end line of defense that's waiting, is just to go, fuck it, we're gonna go there with a couple 100,000 people, we're gonna fucking take your country and own you.
Yeah.
And we're going to install our own government. Your current argument right now is, well, if we went there for oil, how come our gas prices are still high? Because we're still trying to we're still going about the task of installing our government.
Yeah.
It's not a daily thing. Don't worry. At some point, your gas is going to be 99 cents a gallon like it was in 2002. But it will forever be like that because we will own that country. And soon we're going to own Iran. This is not a new thing that America just started doing a couple years ago. It's something we've been doing since the 40s.
Yeah.
But it's because everything is on the media now that you fucking fucks realize it and hear it. They're like, oh my God, we're horrible. Obama's horrible. Bill Clinton's horrible. The Bushes are horrible. Ronald Reagan's horrible. No, they're not. They're acquiring resources. We are robbing these people by force. It is awesome.
Yeah.
It is phenomenal. Everybody is scared of us. Would you rather live here where everybody's scared of you? Or would you rather live in Canada where nobody's frightened of you?
Yeah.
I'd rather live here. It is not hard to figure that out. Live where people are scared. And if that it's simple. You don't gotta be a math scientist.
No, you don't gotta.
No. Just gotta be a regular scientist. Side note: math scientist is not a real thing. The gun thing, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the argument of it's a draconian law, where they were scared the government was gonna come take them back one day. That's not a draconian thought. That is a real actualized thought that happens right now in the world. It's called Egypt. It's called Syria. It's called America. But not America in the sense that some people think, Obama wants your guns because Hitler wanted your guns and he wants to disarm the citizens. I'll tell you what. They can make a law saying people have to turn in their guns. That doesn't mean every gun in the country is going to be found.
No.
And that doesn't mean every person who is a soldier in the military is going to listen to the government.
Yeah.
It's and the government does this every decade or so. Something happens, and I believe a lot of it is just to get people talking about one thing so they're not seeing something else.
Yeah.
There's other shit going on. They're like, if we just make them think this, we can continue doing this. And for the last 60 years, it's been the jackals, it's been the economic hitmen, it's been America basically acquiring big ass pieces of real estate like the Catholic Church throughout the world, under the guise of helping out third world countries. And I'll end on this. I don't give a shit about third world countries. I don't give a fuck about. I don't care about second world countries. I don't care about other first world countries.
Yeah.
All I fucking care about is here. Why the fuck should I give a shit about Haiti? Well, I don't care about third world states like New Orleans. You choose to live there, dumbass. It's your fault. Oh no, we got a hurricane again? No shit. Why don't you live in a civilized place like Iowa, Illinois? We don't worry about fucking natural disasters.
Yeah, tornadoes sometimes.
No, yeah. And you know what? And fuck you for that bullshit thought, dumbass.
What?
When was the last time? There was one it was a fucking dumb funnel cloud. When you think tornado, entire communities get destroyed.
Oh, but you said Illinois. You didn't say this area. They had tornadoes in Washington, what, fucking month ago? Southern, yeah.
Do we live there?
No, but
No,
you said
we live fucking outside of a city with millions of people. I don't give a fuck about any other place in the world except the immediate vicinity that I occupy. And I happen to occupy an area where there's no tornadoes, there's no earthquakes, there's no ground fissures, there's no hurricanes, there's no tsunamis, there's no wildfires. I basically live in the one place in the world where God said, you guys are okay.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Wait,
Don't
what?
worry. I'm awfully excited?
You're a little too excited.
Yeah. Maybe you're just not excited enough. You
Couldn't hear that. That was my
anywhere
brother.
else you live in the world, you gotta worry about shit. Oh, but you guys get lots of snow.
So?
So what? Snow doesn't destroy an entire city.
Yeah, I'll let that one go.
Do you live in Siberia?
No, I don't.
Exactly. Unless you live in Siberia or Antarctica,
Yeah.
where they build structures specifically to withstand the snow so it nullifies the snow's effect.
Mm-hmm.
They basically piss on them and say, no. No, we don't gotta worry about any of that shit. Well, what we have is much worse.
Yeah.
Niggers. Everywhere. All over the place. Have you walked down? Have you been to a beach?
Not in a long
Who the
time.
fuck is calling me?
Most racist podcast.
My dad's calling me.
We gotta end this anyway. Prepare for the boom in 5, 4, 3, 2, bye.